Transmitting from their hidden base in the corner of the internet, it's the Secret Six of pulp culture. Today with Adam.
It's not so much a prank as just doing that to someone you don't like.
Right.
Cody.
Just like the gypsy woman said.
Mark.
You should just trade in your Xbox.
Megan.
Pretty okay if we started calling it booty maps.
Nick.
Hence why my hands are not on the table.
And Tristan.
I'm tired and I feel like whining.
Woo! It's a podcast.
Woo! Podcast.
So this is episode 3. It's not about Batman.
I love Batman.
That fucking sucks.
What was that, Megan? Speak up.
I don't particularly like Batman, is what I said. Cody.
Here with us today, we have myself, Cody.
Mark.
And Megan.
Tristan.
And Adam. And yeah, it's about time we did another episode.
It's been a little while.
A recent episode.
I miss April.
What have you been up to
Yeah.
this week, Mark?
This week?
Yeah. Like this past week, just
This
gone by.
past week. I been working on some Warhammer stuff. Decided I'd get back into it.
Yeah.
Elgar got a new codex. Painted up a Warwalker. Put some stuff together. Bought Madden 13. Is actually probably one of my favorite games right now. Like, I have not played a game in a while that's made me jump off the couch and yell in anger or excitement
You've been
as
having,
often.
You've been having problems
I was
with that
gonna
though,
say.
weren't you? Like you thought you could beat it or something?
Yeah, I first got it because I thought, like, with MLB The Show, you could move your save or your season from the PlayStation to your Vita and just keep playing. But unfortunately, I can't do that. Yeah. Oh well. But it's still pretty fun. I got my ass kicked by the Minnesota Vikings last game, like 30-7.
Oh.
So I rage quit during the halftime.
No man, I bet Marshall was pumped.
And
Who's your team?
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
49ers. Yep. And I'm almost done Space Marine, finally.
Nice.
I keep dying at the 4th wave of dudes that, what was his name again? Nimeron?
Something like that.
The bad guy. It's like the 4th wave of dudes the bad guy sends at me, so that's where I'm stuck. What about you?
Well, I've also been working on some Warhammer. Just got myself some Tau. Also decided to get back into it. I'm kind of excited. I'm looking forward to it a lot. Played through DMC, Devil May Cry, recently. Just finished that up yesterday.
Oh, it looks so good. Like I played the demo, but when you were playing, it looked so good.
You definitely got to give it a shot. Super fun. Also grabbed Injustice, Gods Among Us.
That's
Nice.
great.
So far, I'm very happy with it. I've been having fun just going through the story mode, getting to try out all the characters, get familiar with them. There's definitely some fun characters to play, especially Aquaman.
Aquaman?
Yeah, so far
Aquaman's cool.
Crazy.
I just really enjoy his combos, and yeah, it's getting a good feel.
Does
to
he
him.
get to use whales?
Sharks.
There's a shark. One of his specials is his like ultimate. You get him with a trident, and then you feed him to a shark pretty much. After you summon like a wave of water out of nowhere. It's very fun to do when you're on like a rooftop because it makes no sense. But that's the best part. What about you, Cody?
Oh man, this week so much Arkham City. So much Arkham City, and like watched The Dark Knight Returns again, and like Batman Year One, which is great. Fucking Bryan Cranston as like younger Gordon, such a
Yeah.
badass. And like Mark and I played a bit of like Injustice, because as Adam said, he bought it. That was lots of fun. Whooped his ass.
I stayed awake for that, but I fell asleep for that X-Men game.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, keeping it real. Oh, I got a bunch of like cards from a buddy of mine, Hugh. Shout out to my boy Hugh. Doubled my Magic card collection for like $40.
Nice.
Yeah,
Definitely a good deal.
yeah. And I've been getting my Stephen King on with the stand. Still, I'm only like 400 pages into it. I have like 1,000 left. I've been reading it for like months now. It's so arduous for me, but I'm enjoying it. What about you, Tristan? What are you saying?
Well, last week I've been playing a lot of DC Universe Online.
Oh yeah.
I've been killing it. I went from level 1 to level 23.
Really?
Yeah,
How many days has it been?
I don't know, a little over a week and a half.
You need to go DCU Anonymous.
Are you playing on PvP or PvE?
PvE.
Right on.
Yeah, I've also built a magic deck. Black White Extort deck.
Oh,
Yeah,
I want to test that out with you.
for sure. And Pokemon. Shit, what is it? One sec.
Hold on, internet.
Pokemon Rumble Blast.
I would just like to point out that Tristan whipped a DS out of a fanny pack that none of us could see.
It's my
It's in a
pocket.
fanny pack.
It's in my
It's
pocket.
a fanny pack, internet.
Trust us, fanny pack.
Fanny back.
Rumble.
But yeah, Pokemon Rumble Blast, and it's interesting. You basically play a wind-up toy Pokemon that only really gets unwound when you get your ass kicked.
That's cool. I like that. That's trippy.
Yeah, and yeah, you just go collecting Pokemon, and you're just going to take care of these rusty toys that have been like lighting the healing drops on fire and causing shit for the entire world, basically.
All these wind-up toys.
Yeah.
These unwanted Pokemon toys.
Yes. And yeah, it's been something to just sit there and play mindlessly. But it's fun.
Yeah, you know, DS, right?
Exactly. What have you been up to, Megan?
Fuck. This week, not really a whole lot. I made all these plans to do a bunch of awesome things this week. Like, I was gonna watch The Dark Knight Returns again, so that I'd have something to talk about. And I was gonna practice the drums a little more, because I haven't touched those in a while. And I had a stack of comic books that I was looking at, and I haven't even turned on my Xbox since I moved. Instead, what I spent my week doing was reading the second in the Dark Tower series. Pretty much every second that I wasn't looking at something else, I was looking at that book. Alternatively, I watched a shit ton of reruns of Parks and Recreation with Mallory all week. So excellent. But yeah, definitely killing the drawing me through right now. But really, I kind of just want to get through it. I didn't enjoy it nearly as much as I enjoyed The Gunslinger.
It's a hard book to read.
Yeah, it's so, like, it hurts my heart. It just does. Like, I feel so bad for all of these characters, and I just want to, like, hug them and make them sandwiches and just pat them on the head. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna turn out. Stephen King, what the fuck are you doing? Stop it. But I know it's gonna turn out okay, because there's still, like, 7 more books? 6 more books?
5 more, and
5
then
more.
the one
Yeah.
that's like in between with the other characters, like backstory. I haven't read that one yet.
So I kind of just want to get through it, because I already have The Wastelands sitting in my kitchen. But I'm kind of scared to pick that one up and start reading that too, because I feel like I'll just spend another week doing the exact same thing. Nothing else.
Maybe take a little break from like mid-world.
Exactly. I'm sorry, Roland. I love you dearly. Gotta go sow my wild oats. Play some drums. Yep.
So, have you guys heard about this, like, transport tube thing?
Like the Futurama tube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, like, the science is totally down for it, I guess. Like, they've got it all figured out, but it's not really feasible because it's super expensive.
Heard something about pressure issues?
Yeah.
Like things would just like
Yeah.
explode from, like when you're diving and you come up and you get bubbles in your blood.
Supposed to decompressure. Well, I mean, the thing is, it's like in a vacuum sealed tube that it like propels along at like 4,000 miles per hour, I think.
Yeah,
something
like the
that.
it's like the old school like inner office like mail system like that you'd see in like older movies where they like take a letter, put it in a tube, and like stick it in like a chute in the wall, and it just goes.
Aw, we had one of those at my old corporate job.
That's adorable. But yeah, they figured back then that this would become the future of transportation, and
Well, they've got that bullet train. in Japan that runs on magnets, and this one also uses magnets for propulsion.
Fucking magnets.
The only thing with the Japan one is because it's not in like a vacuum, there's not that explosive decompression problem.
Yeah, it doesn't go nearly as fast
Well,
as this one
no.
does, like, in theory to go.
Yeah.
My only concern with it is, what if there's like an earthquake or something and crack?
Yeah, like that's a lot of line that you have to like watch really carefully because any crack is gonna fuck up the whole thing.
And what size are we talking? Like, what would we be transporting in this tube? Like people?
I think
Sorry.
like
It's a train going in the tube carrying people.
essentially.
Shit. I was thinking like one person like travel. I was like, that seems kind of like.
Oh
No,
that'd be way expensive.
not
It's
like,
like a little
not-
thing that people sit in.
Yeah,
Oh, I
goes
don't-
up to like 40 people, I think, is what the current like design has.
Shit.
Yeah, but I mean, slowing down from 4,000 miles an hour, rather. Even with electromagnetic stopping, that's a fair bit of track that you've got to be able to stop in if there's something that collapses.
Yeah. Plus, that's like a lot of line you have to have like under heavy security.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, realistically, terrorist attacks are an issue.
Should just put it underground.
Fucking drill a hole
Underground
and
would be
shut the
cool.
whole
Like
thing
in
down.
oh god, what was that book? It was by Robert Heinlein, and they traveled through like the crust of the earth, like not through like the molten part, but just like rapid travel by cutting out like direct lines. Ooh, geometry,
Trippy.
angles.
That's cool.
Yeah. Phase 2. So, before we started recording, Tristan finally got me updated on this Ruby thing. I saw the red one first,
Yes.
and I didn't think that it was part of a series, or I knew it was part of a series, so I wasn't going to continue looking. But, like, I guess it's actually just like an intro. Tristan, tell me
Yeah.
more.
Alright, so Ruby, it's spelled RWBY, and, it's a series that's going to be coming out in, July is the premiere, like the 5th to 7th or something like that. And, yeah, it's going to be about these 4 girls, Ruby, Weiss, Blake, and Yang, and they're all, like, super crazy weapon artists, and, like, there's a girl with a scythe with a 50 caliber rifle in the first one, and...
Yeah, well, they all have, like, a melee weapon that also functions as a ranged weapon.
Yes. Like, Weiss's rapier was... It had a revolver barrel full of magic.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Also, they're pretty much Power Rangers, as they're all pretty designated by their color.
Yep.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was thinking, like, Sailor Scouts, but yeah. That makes sense towards, like, when they're in public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very blatantly, this is yellow. She looks like a little chocobo. Like an anthropomorphized chocobo.
Yeah. And it's going to be put out by Rooster Teeth, which is pretty rad. And who was it you said that's going to be doing the animating?
Monty Yoon, the guy who did Haloid, which was like Halo versus Samus. It was Master Chief versus Samus versus like the entire Spartan Army.
Oh, right on. That's cool.
I like it. It's like all cell shaded.
Yeah.
Looks really cool.
That was out like years ago.
Oh yeah, like
Oh no, I haven't seen the series. I'm talking about the Ruby trailers.
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, it's on that same.
They're just, like-
animation style.
Little shorts, essentially.
Yeah, and then there's like Dead Fantasy, which is the girls of Dead or Alive versus the girls of Final Fantasy.
I haven't seen that one.
What?
Cool.
You guys haven't seen that one?
No.
I was
What's it
Pretty
called?
good.
It's called Dead Fantasy.
You've
Neat.
seen it?
Yeah, I've watched
What do you think?
up to wherever it left off. I haven't checked it on it. It's really good.
It hasn't updated in ages, which is sad.
I'll check that out.
Yeah.
Super badass chicks.
You guys heard about the hospital down in Sao Paulo in South America that did their bags for the chemotherapy up to be like the Justice League heroes?
Cool.
Yeah, they also released a bunch of comics on it. There was like heroes of the Justice League had lost their powers and had to go like undergo a similar treatment to chemo to gain their powers back.
Oh, like the metahumans?
Yeah.
Cool. That's what they call them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, originally I didn't think it was just the bags. I thought it was like this. Maybe it was something unrelated. That was like they redid the hospital in like a total Young Justice thing to like motivate the children and give them like that pep, and that's awesome. On the one hand, that like I do think that it's super sweet and it's so excellent for them to do. Like, I still can't help but look at like the budget aspect of this. Like, yeah, good for like they're making children happy, but like that money could go towards making them better. Like, would you rather like happy sick children or like children who can be happy that like, oh my god, I can breathe like without a machine? Like, God.
Well, you know, they say laughter is like the best medicine.
Okay, Patch Adams. But at the same time, like, I think that the comic book, like the one shots, is gonna be super cool. That's gonna get more people aware of it because even if you're not like looking to pick it up, you might see it in the comic book shop, and like then they can raise more funds that way.
Yeah.
And that's,
It's already underway, and I think it's just for the kids in the hospital.
It's just that child wing.
Yeah, like they've got decals on the sliding glass windows, and it's just like the box itself is just a vacuum sealed casing that opens up so they can reuse it, stick the chemo stuff in, close it up.
yeah, I misunderstood entirely. I completely overreacted.
I like the idea of super serum, though.
But yeah, that's what they're calling it for the kids now.
How disappointed would you be if you were like one of those kids and you really don't understand and you just like heard super serum and you like totally came out of it thinking you were going to be like Captain America?
That would be so
Just
tragic.
like walk right up to your bully, like fresh out of the hospital from chemo, and just be like, "What up, motherfucker?" And they just like stomp you, and like you're all weak and stuff because you've been laid up.
Oh, that's tragic, man.
Sure is.
Tragedy. Comic book tragedy.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of comic book fucking tragedy, have you guys seen the Amanda Waller reboot?
Nope.
Amanda the Wall Waller. Adam.
Wow. I haven't seen it yet, but I've been hearing about it.
Well,
It's
you know,
popping up more.
yeah, you know who Amanda the Wall Waller is, though, right? She was a character from like the Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
like the leader, like Nick Fury, female Nick Fury, but she was a big woman and she had 0 powers, which is very, very uncommon in any comic book. Like, usually they have like a power that's related to being overweight. That is. But anyway.
Like the Blob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the reboot, there's this first image of her, and she's like lighter toned and like toned. Like she is like a
Like fit.
yeah, like any other fucking girl in it. And I think that that's kind of disheartening.
Really
looks
narrow
pretty done.
waist, big titties, visible nipples, like all that stuff.
Oh, more than likely.
But yeah, she's super slim now.
And like, how do you call this girl
Yeah.
the Wall? Like, you completely just destroyed what made her
That's
her.
her.
Amanda, the like loosely
Amanda
rooted
the
shrubbery.
Rail, right?
Yeah.
The Rail, whatever.
That's unfortunate.
It really is. For all the times that like, I know that females are not the target audience of comic books, but like, give us this one. Like, give us somebody to root for. You had to do it to Barbara Gordon. You have to do it to Amanda Waller. Like, God, what is Harley Quinn right now?
Ditzy.
It's awful.
She came from the animated series though too. She wasn't a comic creation. I know she has her own stuff. I'm just saying.
But you know what I mean? Like, her original costume, it was like a full suit with a
Yeah.
big frilly neck, and she looked
Yeah.
like she was a character.
And in fucking Arkham City, she's straight up wearing like lingerie, just like leather, like corset,
Yeah.
boobs all over the place.
I think that's a product of fan culture, though, because the
Nerds love boobs.
cosplayers took it in a totally different direction.
Made everything all sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's cosplayers. It's like Halloween.
Yeah, but then
A girl's chance
if
to
that's
dress
what the
up
fans
is a chance to
are
be sexy
wanting,
and have nobody say anything.
they're sorry.
But that's two completely different things. I'm sorry.
So you wouldn't, as a company, you wouldn't capitalize on what people are turning your product into and feed it back to them.
As fan service almost.
Yeah.
Business-wise, probably, but I'm saying, like, artistic integrity. Like, is that really what you want Harley Quinn to be? Like, that was
She's
what was so
chaotic.
cool about her. Like, she was completely insane, but she was still, like, really naive about it. It was like you kind of want to hug her and then like jump back real quick and make sure that like you've still got all your appendages.
Yeah.
And like don't have a bomb strapped to you or something.
Right, and now she's just like any other fucking succubus. Like she's batshit crazy and doesn't give a fuck. Like, cool.
Yep.
But what I mean about cosplayers is like, yeah, like Halloween. They can slut it up and nobody's gonna say shit to them. Because that's the one chance you get.
It's true. And they can take their own artistic integrity from the base character.
Exactly.
I was just thinking about the sexy Link costume that I know Tristan is working on for fucking Alcon.
No, I'm nowhere near creative enough to do anything like that. If I'm to get a costume for something, I'm either commissioning someone a costume or just buying it online. I'm not artistic.
Get
Should've been
Amber.
Sailor Scouts.
Yeah, Sailor
Amber.
Scouts is rad.
Amber, I'm
Yeah.
telling you guys, Amber.
Yeah, that's true. Amber is amazing for anything costume-wise.
Yep.
You all seen Dark Knight Returns? Like, I'm not the graphic novel, not the Frank Miller, but like the animated movie that came out
Yeah.
recently, two-parter.
Yeah, I watched it with you.
That was fantastic.
Wonderful.
It's so cool seeing him as like this grizzled old man. Like just so badass.
Yeah.
It's like, who fucking cares? Like, you guys don't even want us doing this anymore. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, like there's the scene where he's like hasn't brought back Batman yet, but he's like getting mugged, and he's so into it, it actually like scares off the people trying to mug him. He's just like, bring it on, motherfuckers.
Yeah. He's so hard. Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Ha! Actually, this isn't unrelated, because something that I was thinking about when we were talking about the Dark Knight.
Female Joker?
No.
Not female Joker, sorry, female Robin.
Selena Kyle.
In the guy?
Now that she's aged, she's
Yeah.
a big lady.
Yeah.
Kudos. Fucking kudos right there.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Well,
actually they did not age her well.
No.
Like they really showed her in a bad light. Like she went back to like the fucking whorehouse and shit.
And that's so cool that, like, it's just cool.
Joker dresses her up like the fucking Wonder
Wonder
Woman when
Woman.
she's passed out. It's hilarious.
I like this version of the DC universe with no JLA, and everyone's gone off to go do their separate things because they agreed it would be best for the entire world.
Yeah, like they tried to put like
Yeah.
a stop to most of the superheroes and stuff.
It's
Like
really interesting.
fucking Oliver. What's Oliver's last name? Green Arrow.
I don't know what
Queen?
his last name is.
Okay, well, like him and Superman like get into some shit because like he doesn't want to
No,
stop,
she's
kind of like how
not
Batman didn't want to, and fucking
Yeah,
Superman like
yeah.
cuts off his
I don't know.
bow arm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he like, oh
is
man,
weird.
oh it's so good. Internet, watch that shit, or if you have the graphic novel, just read the last part over and over again. It's great.
What Superman turns into is actually horrifying.
Fucking Ronald Reagan's like a lapdog. Instead of just like floating out in space, listening for people being like, "Oh, my kitty's stuck in a tree."
Whoosh!
But they try to like leave him out of things, right? And like Superman's perspective that I understand is that it's our planet. He's a guest, so he should like stick to our rules. And if they don't want people like trotting around,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
On their own.
how does he stand for America? Like, what
He's
made
just
that
a-
decision?
I think he just became like a tool.
kind of
Well,
like
yeah,
they
he became a
use.
fucking tool.
kind of like how they portrayed Doctor Manhattan in like Watchmen, where they were just like, he is the Superman, and he's American, or not Superman, he is God, and he's American. Like,
But also, like, he grew up in Smallville's in America.
yep,
So he's got those American values.
yep.
That reminds me, I just started reading Superman Red Sun. I just finished
Oh,
the first part.
nice.
It's absolutely fantastic. Pretty much the premise is that Superman's like pod lands on Earth 12 hours later. So he lands in a farming community in the Ukraine as part of like the USSR, so Soviet Russia. And he's brought up on these communist ideals, and he's all for the working man, and he's like the son of communism. It's great. And the first part, he's essentially Stalin's lapdog, but he's so into it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited to keep reading it and finish it up. Super cool.
With all of those ideals, though, I don't understand how he could be anybody's laptop. He'd just be like, listen, Earth, we've got it right over here. Fuck off. Like, we're just gonna do this. You gonna stop me? Like, done.
Well, yeah, they're pretty much showing
Superman
them off
enforced
as
communism.
Russia's super weapon, like their alternative to a nuclear deterrent, which is what the States has at this point. And, you know, they're showing off tons of propaganda, like, our Superman is watching and he's listening to you all the time.
That's insane.
Don't
So,
fuck
like,
with us.
the States has Dr. Manhattan, and then fucking, like, the Soviets have, like, the Red Sun Superman.
Yeah, but at this point,
'Cause Watchmen's DC.
but at this point, the States has nothing. Like, the closest they've got is, like, super
bomb?
genius Lex Luthor, who, like, you know, he's
Lex
all
Luthor.
for the States.
Yeah.
He's like good Lex Luthor, and Lois Lane, or I should say Lois Luthor.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's gonna piss off other universe Superman, just to know that's out there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Super cool. Definitely would suggest reading it to everybody.
Goes for Dark Knight Returns.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Something-
That scene in the mud hole, no spoilers, fucking intense.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Also,
this isn't a mud hole.
shit that's intense. You guys know what I'm saying? Young Justice.
Young Justice. That was great.
Oh, it's definitely aimed for, like, an older audience.
Oh yeah.
So many adult themes.
Yeah.
People die.
Yeah, strong messages.
I like how they kept the animating style from when they brought back the JLA
Yeah.
back in early 2000.
Yeah.
And they just carried that style over instead of doing what they did with like Teen Titans and then that new Teen Titans. Just jumping around between. It makes it all feel cohesive.
Like it's one thing.
Mm.
I just love the idea of non-mainstream characters in the mainstream.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, oh wow, Red Tornado, hey. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
Whoa.
So happy.
But that reminds me, Amanda Waller was actually in a bit of the Young Justice.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, when they're at the Supermax prison.
Yeah.
Like the first episode there, she's the head of the prison then, before what's his face takes over.
Really? Oh, I didn't even pick up on that because, like, I just learned about Amanda Waller myself recently.
Yeah, she's the one who pretty much hooks up the shock collars. It's like one shock will knock you out. the other one
Oh,
kills
no
you.
way!
Yeah, that's
Oh, cool.
that's Amanda Waller.
Totally
world.
badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's made appearances in the Justice League Unlimited too, I think.
Actually, speaking of badass people with no superpowers, you should check out our new top 10. That'll be up later.
Oh,
Probably
good,
earlier, considering editing.
good plug.
Yeah.
Shameless self-promotion.
Oh god, yes.
Top 10 powerless characters that aren't Batman.
I got a sneak peek of it. There's no Batman on it.
It's crazy.
It's
fucking
crazy.
How did we do it? How did we do it?
There might be a couple Batman characters, though, from the universe. Maybe. I don't want to spoil anything, though. I didn't get the whole deal.
It's a pretty big comic book franchise.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
Pretty big list.
10.
10? It's a big number.
Yeah.
Also, in the comic book world, are you guys amped for the new Deadpool game?
Of course.
Yes.
Deadpool. Okay, Deadpool.
It's gonna be so great. I mean, it's gonna be voiced. Deadpool's gonna be voiced by Nolan North.
He does everything.
What else has he done?
Uncharted. He's done.
Oh, he's that guy!
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
motherfucker's everywhere.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
Yeah.
Actually, he was
Nathan Drake himself.
Nolan North did the voice of Superman and Superboy in Young Justice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
He does everything.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it sounded so familiar.
Isn't he in Last of Us as well? No, I think he's in something else that's not Last of Us. That's someone else.
Hmm.
But yeah, he's in everything.
But yeah, wasn't there like one summer like 3 games came out and he was the main lead?
Yeah.
Probably.
Ridiculous.
Busy guy.
Or where?
So that comes out pretty soon.
Yeah, it's like the 25th it comes out.
Really?
Yep. It's gonna be a third-person hack and slash and shooter, which is a wonderful type game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I hear that they're going to be pretty true to the character and not just like a hack and slash game that features Deadpool. Like they're gonna be breaking fourth wall a lot. He's gonna be like goofy old fucking Deadpool.
That's sweet,
Yeah.
because like fucking in X-Men Origins Wolverine, fucking the Weapon X Deadpool with no mouth. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
They should have realized their mistake and just not gone there, but they went there.
Well, I'm excited. I like Deadpool from what I hear of him.
Oh yeah, Deadpool's great.
It's
I will
nuts.
lend you Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. So good.
So many deaths.
All the deaths.
Also, E3's coming up pretty soon.
On the 11th.
Sweet.
I haven't really heard anything, like much of anything, really.
Yeah, like, we know who's gonna be there, but I checked out their stuff and looked around. It's like, don't really know what to expect exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope that Microsoft brings something, because like
Yeah.
I didn't listen to like their press release at all, and then after the fact, it kind of seemed like I didn't miss anything, so I didn't bother looking into it. And I'm super in denial about how much I want a PS4, so I haven't been reading anything about that either. But from what I hear, like, where the fuck is Xbox right now? Like, Microsoft, come on.
Yeah, a lot of people are pretty disappointed.
Yeah, it was a
It
huge
seems.
letdown.
I'm so excited about the remote play between the Vita, because like right now you can do it a little bit. Like I can do it a bit with my PlayStation 3. Like I can play like some classic games, and fucking play Metal Gear Solid, which is
Nice.
cool as long as I have a decent internet connection around. But like Adam was telling me that all the PS4 games are supposed to be like remote play compatible.
That'll be
They're
awesome.
really pushing it.
That's
this time.
unreal.
Yeah. I think that that's
Like
a pretty
mini
big
PS4.
commitment to make.
It
Could
is.
you imagine if they pull it off though?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like,
like, if they
I
do it well, I'm gonna be so impressed.
Yeah, there's like, I think they're saying 40 plus games to showcase
For like
for
the
PS4
like the start.
at E3.
That's cool.
Wow.
Maybe not on release, but like we have.
But like
these
Within
here's
the next
within
year or
yeah, I
two.
was gonna say
Yeah.
before the next Christmas.
Yeah, this is what we got coming. It's 40 plus games. One of them being DCU, that's being carried over.
Sweet.
That was a big deal because there's going to be no backwards compatibility.
Yep.
So all the stuff
kind
we
of a
have
bummer.
on our PlayStation Plus
I
isn't going
know.
to be.
That's why I'm keeping my PS3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a bigger
Yeah.
hard drive and I'm gonna download everything I can before the service is gone.
But,
Mhm.
DCU, excited for that. Play that on my Vita. Planet Side 2. And Warframe, which I haven't touched at all, but it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I remember seeing Warframe when it first popped up on Steam. I haven't tried it out yet, but it looks
Yeah.
super cool.
I feel like in one respect this is just kind of like their response to the Wii U. Like
Microsoft, that is?
No, I think she means
No.
the Vita
Oh,
compatibility.
the
the
Vita
Vita
compatibility.
compatibility is just kind of like, haha, bitch, we did it first, and now we're actually gonna do it. Like,
Well,
cool.
for the Wii U, you can't play like Wii U games like on the touchpad. That touchpad's like part of the game. It's like your inventory screen and like maps and stuff. Like
Yeah.
Some of the games, I guess you can.
some of the okay, well like
Yeah,
yeah,
and
the
it
classic
is like
menu
a
you can.
portable console. Like it's.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I
like-
didn't realize that. I'm sorry. I just thought it was so you could like play your games while you're on the pooper.
No, like Adam could be like,
Isn't that what it's for?
say we're all on couch and we're trying to find something on Netflix, but we're getting pretty bored and we can't find anything.
Yeah.
You can sit there, sift through for us on the tablet while we do something else on the TV.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's neat.
well, that's
Um,
pretty cool.
As much as the Wii U seems neat, like that's just what I see of it as it's neat. It's
Yeah.
gonna take a lot of time for them to fix the bugs that might pop up.
But they have time, right?
It's true.
Like even before the new consoles come out, they can do things. I'm sure they could do things.
They need to do things.
They need to do things?
They're pretty
They're
doing a
safe.
pretty good job of floundering right now.
I don't know about that. Like, I'm not really much of a Nintendo fan. I didn't have known a Nintendo since GameCube.
I was gonna say, I think
and that was Tash's.
you have a NES.
Yeah, I have a NES and a SNES, and my brother had a 64, and I quit after that. I was just like, nah, that's okay. But when I was at my parents' place this past weekend, I went to visit my cousin and her children, and her 6-year-old son was playing some Lego adventure game.
That's where I got my knowledge of the Wii U.
Yeah,
Lego
and like,
Adventures.
yeah, he's a 6-year-old playing this game, but like, fuck, I'd play that game. That looked fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
It's like a GTA, except with like I don't know if you guys ever played any of the Lego games. They all have the exact same format. Like
Yeah.
your shit's all the same. You get the same bonuses for stuff. But it's a Grand Theft Auto. It's a huge city. Crazy.
That's awesome.
That's
Crazy.
That was pretty damn cool, and I just kind of feel like PlayStation was like, yeah, we can do that too.
They
But
can. You can cross controller some games.
yeah,
With the
it'd be kind of awkward to use that as a controller like permanently.
once you
It's not
get
really
used
good
to
shape.
once you get used to holding it though, it's great. It took me like a week to figure out how to hold my Vita.
Also single shoulder button.
It doesn't though. The touchpad on the back.
Ah, that's crazy! I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is actually not a gimmicky thing at all. Once you figure out how to hold it comfortably.
Yeah,
it
with
does
your
all
hands
kinds of
free.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Wii U, I'm probably gonna pick it up when either the next Zelda game or the next Smash Bros. Game comes out for it, because those are the things that I'd buy a console for.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised
That
to
would-
see either of those at E3.
I would-
think.
Sorry, dude.
It's
Say
pretty
that
much
again
what
without me
they're
starting
relying
over you.
I said I probably wouldn't be that surprised to see at least one of those at E3, if not both.
Yeah.
They need something big.
Yeah.
Because right now, a lot of the problems that they had when the Wii U first came out was no one knew what it was. They thought it was just another Wii, so they go to the store and they ask for a Wii, not a Wii U.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, they shouldn't have named it the Wii U.
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe the
that's
Wii
one
2.
problem.
Or, like
Something,
maybe
yeah.
they shouldn't have named the Wii, but that's a totally different like
Yeah.
bucket of marbles, barrel of monkeys, hammock of cake, whatever you want to say.
Like, another problem is everyone's attention is elsewhere.
Not on Xbox.
Well,
Well,
even
hardcore
the
Xbox
negative attention on the
Is still
Xbox
attention.
One, even the the shitty rumors like Xbox can see you sleep on the couch now.
I
Like,
believe
you can
it.
turn it off. Don't worry about it. But like
Just put a piece of electric
Xbox
tape
One,
over
the
it.
PS4, the new generation, Sony's WAD of games coming out. I don't know, whatever else. EA not having their passes anymore, but like none of it's about the Wii U.
It's true.
Like even in passing, I don't really see much about Nintendo anymore.
Just kind of back burner.
Yeah.
That's almost unfortunate for them.
Well, actually, Nintendo's doing a cross-Canada tour right now. It's like the 3DS and the Wii U are being showcased across Canada, like they're doing stops in cities, I think.
I was just thinking that too. Actually, it's like isn't like the DS though like the top selling handheld
Yeah.
ever? Like
Yes.
everyone's got such a big rager on for the DS because they're fucking cool.
Oh, yeah. But they're actually stopping here in Halifax.
Oh, really?
14th and 15th, I think, or 15th and 16th, something around there.
When? Next month? This month?
This
Just
month.
not.
Oh.
Like, it's going to be an all-day thing. They're going to be down in the Commons.
Yeah.
So in
I
like a
do
week.
back shift that weekend.
It's gonna. Oh.
Okay,
It's
we're
gonna
going
be
anyway.
like 2 days.
But I mean, like, in a week, it's like the 7th or 6th today, isn't it?
7.
Yeah, so in like a week they'll be here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oops. Yeah, I just found out about this like 2 or 3 days ago, and I'm gonna be hovering around there when I'm not at work.
Hovering.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bad weekend.
Um,
Just be like, wake up, and be like, oh, it's 10 o'clock. I slept for an hour and a half. To the Commons.
And I think for E3 they're going to be having all of their demos playable live at Best Buys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if our Best Buys are going to get them though because we're in Canada.
Yeah.
I think there's some around central Canada that are getting it,
Yeah.
but that's about it. I think like Alberta, Ontario, and Quebec.
Halifax
even for Canada,
Airport
we're
is a
like-
major Delta hub. What's up with this bullshit?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Halifax Airport is also like 2 hours away from the city, though. So
I think that's a pretty cool idea. Like have live events going on
simultaneously,
for E3, yeah, elsewhere.
because E3 is not for like people to go to anymore.
No.
Press, because there's
Yeah.
so much press and shit involved with video games, and so much money tied up into it now.
It's sad though because E3 used to be the big thing for
Fan.
every fan to want to go to, and now it's just like, well, it's
It's
this
not
closed
feasible.
society thing.
If you spend money, you can probably go there. Like if you spend a lot of money, I bet you can get in.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. But I think it's mostly marketed as, like, a press thing now.
Yep.
Which is kind of shitty.
Yeah, but
Well,
at least
that-
we still get to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Internet. Oh man,
Oh, shit.
other internet shit that's coming up.
Yeah, internet shit. You guys super excited for internet shit?
Here's some internet shit.
Yeah, I've also got some more internet shit on the go right now. If you want to check out my other channel, the first episode of Get Your Bake On will be up very soon. Be sure to check out the WWAD Castle. I'll post a link on there. If you want to learn how to make rhubarb pie, rhubarb pie, you can check it out there.
Rhubarb.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I love the name.
rhubarb.
Yeah.
No, Get Your Bake On.
Oh,
Makes me lol.
yes. Well, I mean, it's kind of like another part of the WWADcast, right? Like, it's what we all do, and what we all do is get your bake on. Just sometimes it's nice to have munchies there.
Anything else you guys want to shoot the shit about before we do our little...
Oh,
Well,
I
thanks
gotta
for
go to the
tuning
liquor
in,
store.
guys. Pardon?
I gotta go to the liquor store. It's almost closing time.
Oh no.
We can make there in 15 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wait, we have half an hour.
9:30,
Yeah.
yeah.
We have half an hour. Oh, we're good.
Okay.
Alright, thanks for tuning in, Internet. We have to go to the liquor store.
Yeah!
Time for the booze.
Sweet.
Episode 3.
It's not about Batman.
But we still talked about Batman!
Oh man, we lied to you, internet.
I still don't like Batman.